Imagine just for a moment that somewhere beyond your immediate perception, there exists another version of you, living out a different story. Picture that version quietly observing every choice you make, every path you follow. What if that version in a parallel reality is trying to reach out, sending you subtle signs? What if today's video holds the key to decoding these messages? Stay until the end to uncover the most unexpected signal that could redefine your life. And while you're here, if you enjoy this journey into the unknown, hit that like button, drop a comment about what you've experienced, and subscribe to keep exploring these mysteries together. The notion of parallel realities might sound like the setup for a mind-bending sci-fi epic, but both modern physics and ancient wisdom agree on one thing: the world you perceive is just one thread in an infinite tapestry. Every decision, every flicker of thought forks the universe into new possibilities. In one timeline, you're living out your wildest ambitions. In another, you're facing challenges you never imagined. Yet across these infinite scenarios, all versions of you remain interconnected, vibrating at different frequencies, yet sharing an unbreakable bond. What if by tuning into that vibrational network, you could tap into the collective wisdom of your other selves? Keep watching, because by the middle of this video, you'll learn a simple mental exercise that tunes you into that hidden field, and it only takes 2 minutes a day. When you begin to awaken to the idea of parallel versions, you open the door to untapped potential. Think of it as downloading life hacks from a version of you that has already mastered the very obstacles you face right now. It's like standing at the intersection of infinite roads, picking the path that leads to abundance, creativity, or inner peace. Today, you'll discover the top 5 signs that your alternate self is whispering to you, and more importantly, how to respond. Ready to follow the breadcrumbs? Then let's dive in. First, there's that uncanny sense of déjà vu. You know the feeling. You walk into a new place, meet someone for the first time, and yet it feels as though you've been there before. In many traditions, déjà vu is considered more than a quirky glitch in the brain. It's a momentary collapse of the barrier between realities, a fleeting window through which your parallel self peeks in. That's why the next time you experience it, pause and ask yourself, what was happening in that moment? Was there a decision you were about to make? A conversation you almost skipped? That flash of familiarity could carry a key insight, one that your alternate self is eager to share. Second, look out for synchronicities, those synchronistic coincidences that feel almost magical. The number 11 showing up everywhere, the same song playing on repeat just when you need its message, or a random stranger handing you a book whose title mirrors your innermost question. These are the breadcrumbs your cosmic twin leaves behind. They're not random, they're beacons lighting your way. Pay attention and write them down. Over time, you'll see patterns emerging, guiding you toward paths you might otherwise ignore. Now, are you finding value in these ideas so far? If you are, let me know in the comments. Have you ever felt nudged by something you couldn't explain? And if you're curious about how to strengthen this connection so you can receive guidance more reliably, subscribe now and turn on notifications. You won't want to miss the advanced attunement technique we'll reveal in just a moment. Dreams are another powerful channel, but not every dream, only those vivid, emotionally charged visions that linger with you upon waking. When you dream of places you've never been or conversations that feel too real to dismiss, you might be tapping into your parallel self's experiences. In those dreams, take note of unfamiliar faces, unusual settings, or strong emotions. They're messengers from a dimension where a version of you already walked that path. Keep a dream journal by your bed. Over time, you'll start to see themes, perhaps a scene where you're confidently giving a presentation even though you've never done so in your real life. That could be the echo of a reality where you've mastered public speaking, calling you to step into that power here and now. At the halfway point of this journey, I want to offer a quick reminder. If you're finding your mind blown by all these possibilities, do me a favor. Pause the video, like it, and leave a quick "mind blown" in the comments. Your engagement helps this message reach others who need it. Plus, later in the script, I'll share a bonus technique for instant alignment, a little secret you won't find anywhere else. Another sign to watch for is that sudden feeling of being out of place. Imagine walking through a familiar room and sensing that something is slightly off, as if you're momentarily misplaced in time or space. That eerie mismatch is often described as a lapse between realities. It signals that your consciousness is resonating with an alternate frequency. When this happens, take a mindful breath. Notice your surroundings and ask yourself, what energy does this parallel reality hold? Is it urgency, serenity, creativity? By identifying that quality, you gain a direct clue about where you need to direct your focus right now. Trust your intuition, your gut instincts, as another form of communication. We often dismiss that gut feeling as mere hunch. But what if it's more than that? What if it's the wisdom of your other selves, transferring knowledge from one life to another? Next time you feel an inexplicable pull toward a decision, whether it's reaching out to someone from your past or exploring a new hobby, lean into it. That inner voice might be your alternate self guiding you toward a solution already found in another timeline. Now, let's talk about how to amplify this connection. It all comes down to vibration. Everything in the universe is energy, and all energy has a frequency. Your thoughts, emotions, and actions broadcast a unique vibrational signature. When you raise your vibration, you naturally resonate with versions of yourself that embody higher states: abundance, creativity, peace. To elevate your frequency, start with gratitude. Each morning, list 3 things you genuinely appreciate. Feel the warmth in your chest as you say them aloud or write them down. Gratitude is a powerful magnet, pulling you closer to realities filled with abundance. But gratitude alone isn't enough. Forgiveness and compassion are equally transformative. Release grudges, both toward others and yourself. Recognize that holding on to past mistakes keeps you tethered to lower vibration versions of your story, ones filled with regret. By forgiving, you clear the energetic slate, allowing higher versions of you to step forward. Meditation is another cornerstone. When you sit in stillness, even for just 5 minutes, your mind calms and your energetic field becomes more receptive. During meditation, visualize yourself merging with a brighter version. Feel the expansion in your heart, the ease in your body. Repeat an affirmation like, "I am aligned with my highest potential." Over time, this practice dissolves the barrier between who you are and who you could be. Nutrition and movement also matter. A diet rich in whole, unprocessed foods stabilizes your energy. Physical exercise, whether yoga, running, or dancing, raises your vibration through endorphins and embodied joy. Choose activities that light you up. The key is consistency. Small, intentional steps each day create a powerful cumulative effect. At this point, you might be wondering how to know if your efforts are paying off. Look for shifts in your awareness. Perhaps you notice more synchronicities, more vivid dreams, or a stronger intuitive pull. Maybe opportunities start appearing that seemed impossible before. These are all green lights from your higher selves, affirming that you're on the right path. Before we reveal the bonus alignment technique, take a moment to like this video if you haven't yet. And if an aha moment has already struck you, comment "aligned" below. I want to hear about your breakthroughs. Here's that secret practice I promised. It's called the mirror message. Stand in front of a mirror for 2 minutes each day. Look into your own eyes and silently ask, "What wisdom do you have for me today?" Be completely open. You may receive a phrase, an image, or even a strong feeling. Trust whatever surfaces. Journaling immediately afterward helps cement the message. Over days and weeks, you'll compile a treasure trove of insights directly from your parallel selves. Finally, always integrate what you receive. If a message urges you to pursue a new skill, enroll in that class. If you feel guided to reach out to an old friend, pick up the phone. Integration is the bridge that transforms abstract wisdom into real-world change. Every action taken in alignment with these messages solidifies your resonance with higher realities and accelerates your growth. Thank you for joining me on this exploration of parallel selves. If this video opened doors for you, please give it a thumbs up, share it with someone who's searching for answers, and subscribe if you haven't already. I can't wait to read your experiences in the comments, share your synchronicities, your vivid dreams, or any moment when you felt that gentle nudge from another reality. Until next time, keep your vibration high, trust the signs, and remember, across infinite dimensions, your greatest self is cheering you on. Take care and see you in the next video.